Take a look at the snowy oval here on the campus of the College of the Holy Cross. The BU Terriers holding a 1-0 lead against the Holy Cross Crusaders. But for our first intermission showcase, we have for an interview the Holy Cross women's soccer head coach, Ben Graham. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Always a pleasure to be here, Chris.
You guys are coming off of a fantastic 2025 season. You guys earning a playoff berth for the first time since 2019 and just the second in program history. And so, along with that, first home playoff game in program history. So what was the big things that you guys put in terms of work, the big strides that you guys made going into the 2025 season?
I think we were phenomenally proud of the progress and the growth that we made as a program. I couldn't put it down to one specific thing. I think, truth be told, if you ask the players in the locker room, they were actually disappointed with the way the season ended. We felt we had a little bit more gas in the tank and could have gone one or two more steps on. And I think that in of itself is just a little bit of an indicator of how far we've come as a program, because their expectations have now got bigger to the point in time where they're disappointed with the quarterfinal loss. And I think that's great going forward for the future.
Now, you guys also had some All-Patriot League team players, such as Aubrey Hestry, your freshman goalkeeper. What was the big recruiting process like, especially for a player like that, or players like Corinna Beckstein, who was also getting All-Patriot League honors as well?
I think both of them had phenomenal seasons, and they fully deserve the accolades that they got at the end of the year. From a recruiting perspective, I've got to give my assistant, Chris Wozalewski, the credit for Aubrey. He spotted her and thought she'd be a great candidate for us. And Corinna is just a phenomenal person. She exemplifies everything that we look for in Holy Cross women's soccer players. She's tough, very, very home at the ice. I don't know if you guys knew that, but she was a hockey player at Groton, and she's been phenomenal. She plays soccer like a hockey player, and I think that's great for us in the program.
Very physical, very physical.
Yes, she is. But we love that. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
And at Holy Cross, one of the biggest things is the emphasis on student in terms of student athlete. And so, talk about the academic success that your team possesses, especially from this past year.
I think from a recruiting perspective, the first thing that I ask a recruit is I ask them if they're passionate about soccer, and every single recruit is usually smart enough to recognize that if they're on the phone with a Division 1 coach, they should answer yes to that question. I asked them a little bit more of a harder second question, and I asked them if they know the root of the word passion. And the word passion comes from a Latin word, patio, and that means to suffer. And we kind of point that out to them because we think that passion is a little bit of suffering. You're willing to suffer for something that you enjoy so much. And the reason we ask them that is because we think Holy Cross students exemplify that. They are willing to do the hard work, and it doesn't matter if it's on the field, on the rink, in the classroom, or in the community. And I think that serves them well academically, and it also is what makes Holy Cross such a special place to be.
I like to think that Holy Cross is a special place to be as well, Ben. Last question for you as well. Going into the 2026 season, what are you guys going to be looking to do in the offseason? What's the big message that you're sending to your current players right now?
I think just more growth. We talk to them constantly about how can we be better, how can we grow as a group, and we're fortunate in the sense that we bring 27 of the 29 back, so we have a little bit of continuity there. But that's all we're looking for them to do is, can they come in every day, can they work hard, can they compete, get better, and put us in a place to compete for a Patriot League Championship next year, which is the ultimate goal.
Well, Coach, hopefully you guys can make a huge run, and deeper run than you were able to do this year, but as you mentioned, growth, and growth.
Indeed.
Holy Cross women's soccer head coach Ben Graham. Coach, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it.
First intermission stats and highlights after the break here on ESPN.